What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video. I wish I had something super interesting going on, but I don't. We're just doing metal patches today. Yeah, that's it. We got this side going already. We're gonna make a metal patch, get this all back covered up, taking care of the rot spots as usual. As like I said, well, I mean, this is the strut tower, and that's not really ideal. I mean, we do have a plan to figure out, how to fix it and go about it the right way, but it's rotted. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I knew that going into it. I mean, as you can see, I did do some patch panels on both sides just to get it going for, just a little streetcar that it was perfectly fine. But now that we're turning it up, making it a little bit more extreme, we have a plan to fix the strut towers and fix that front frame rail. I'll get into that in another video and kind of fully explain what we got going on. And maybe we'll talk about it at the end of this video. But for now, I gotta come in here, get rid of all this rusty stuff so we can make a patch for this side tonight, the other side tonight, and just get everything squared away up front. And then we can move a little bit forward. And I know I said we were gonna start in the back of the car, but at that point in time, my chromoly wasn't here, but I just got it yesterday. So now we are gonna do the harder stuff, which is gonna be taking care of this front frame rail, doing a little tubular front end, do all that stuff first, and then we'll go into the car, and then we'll go into the rear, or we'll do front, rear, middle. But we're going to try to tackle everything in one area before we move on to another, so that way we don't have a bunch of unfinished small things all around the area. So today we are going to do our best to make this patch complete and make the other floor complete, and then we're probably going to move into doing these front frame rails. Dad and I did talk about it last night. He says maybe we'll start that tomorrow, so that might be a whole nother video in itself. So we're going to start making the patch panels, get going on this, and hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, so day after we got this patch panel set, this one started, we had to stop for the night and let this corner cool down because, as you saw, it started to drop undercoat all over, and that makes the weld very hard to get to when you're dripping stuff in your weld area. It just contaminates it and makes it really difficult. Now, this looks weird, but for good reasons, because this piece was actually never part of the rocker. So we are gonna come in, clean this up again, weld through here, weld the bottom, weld in there. And we're gonna do this quick so the undercoat stays cool so it doesn't melt through. And then we got a patch over there that needs to be, shit, almost fell on my chair. That needs to be made, come down through, attached to this piece. And on this side will be taken care of. Joey's entered. And then from there, I do believe, like I said earlier, we have a plan for this. We're gonna start doing this in the next couple days, so we'll have a tubular front end on this deal. Hopefully midweek next week. Dad is off North Carolina with Tyler. They're gonna go race at, I don't know the racetrack, but taking the Ultra Street Camaro out to North Carolina. So I'm gonna kind of have free reign over this thing for a little bit, so that's gonna be fun. But hopefully gonna have the tubular front end done or started on this deal. That way I can just come through and weld for a few days and get that taken care of. But tonight we're gonna come in, patch this side, and then you see this side's gonna be a little bit more difficult than the other one, but that's all right. Get this side taken care of, finish up the other side, and floor patches will pretty much be done, except for obviously the back. But the up front, everything's gonna be taken care of. And then hopefully next video, you're gonna see we're gonna start taking care of the front tubular stuff and get that going in direction. And then see what else happens from there. There's a long list of stuff, but we're just gonna try to tackle certain areas first and then keep moving forward. So after the front's done, we'll come to the back, do wheel tubs, things like that, then probably work our way in the middle and start doing cage stuff and things like that. So in a few weeks, we'll have a cage in here, or at least started, and then I think we can probably start putting a motor and trans in here and just start knocking that stuff off. So that's pretty exciting. So we're gonna get started patching this side. I'm gonna make some paper templates and then put those on the metal and go from there. All right, guys, so let me tell you what we got. We have this side done, which is awesome. It came out really good. And we even got a lot of the undercoating off of this side, so we're gonna pretty much follow that all the way through, get all this undercoating off too, and this came out real nice. Car's a lot less holey now, and I'm happy with it. Came out really nice. Now we gotta move forward on this deal. The way we're gonna do this is, I think when Dad is in North Carolina, I'm gonna come through, take care of this side. But Saturday, so this is a few days from now, we are gonna come out here and yeah, we're gonna start doing frame rail stuff. So we are gonna get all of this taken care of as far as we're gonna get a plan together for the tubing, how we wanna do this, and we'll go through all of that in that video. So I'm really excited about that. That should make a really, really nice video. This is probably a pretty quick video. I mean, we just really got one side of the patch done. Another thing that did happen is Zach Golly and Rich Golly did come over here and help Joey take care of his new small block. And they got a good direction going on this thing, and I'm excited about it. So this is all taken care of. They came over last night and helped them out, and they're gonna help them out put it back together. So that's awesome. I'm glad that all those guys are working together. Dad and I were over here working on patches. They were over there taking apart another small block. I think that's how God intended that to go. Sounds good in my opinion. That was made for a really good night. But This side's done, taken care of. Undercoating, we have a plan for. My rotted frame rails, we have a plan for. And we're gonna start slinging tubing in this thing. I know I've talked about that a lot. It's finally gonna happen. And I'm excited about it because that means I can get welded on this thing, and it's gonna change how this whole thing looks. You know, we're gonna go from factory frame rails to chromoly tubing, and all of this is pretty much gonna disappear, and we're gonna get real artsy with it, gonna have a good time, and I'm excited. I am very excited to start throwing tubing in this thing. Yeah. And then I gotta go back to rust repair, which isn't as much fun, but it's all worth it at the end. It makes just for a better vehicle. So, you know, I'm not gonna complain that much. So we're gonna start slinging chromoly in this thing. That is not gonna be the next video. I think next video, what you're gonna see is there's a 2021 Jeep at the shop. Dad and I are gonna put a lift kit on that thing, and that's probably gonna be the next video, but you know, we can't always do race car stuff. We have to work a little bit, so it's all good. Pretty much, that's how this is going to go. You're going to see patch video Monday. You're going to see Jeep video Wednesday, and we're going to wrap off next week, or well, this week, Friday, with slinging tubes in this thing, getting these frame rails all sorted out, getting them going in a direction, and I'm really excited about that. So, hang in there, guys. Stuff's going to get more interesting, I promise, but thank you guys for watching. The car is a lot less holy. I'm excited about that. And, we hit 200 subscribers today. That's really cool. So thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it. I don't think you guys understand. It's kind of a crazy deal for me, but thank you guys so much. I just appreciate it a lot. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys in general. And I'll see you guys in the next video.